Good morning YouTube. Today we're going to do part 3 on Project Murk. I'll do an update on the old rusting process and a few issues that seem to have arisen over the last few days. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please give it a thumbs up and a subscribe like. I could do with all the subscribers, currently on 49, trying to get 100. Yeah, I'll do crazy shit like this. Yeah, I wreck stuff. Cooking, exploring, how not to do, all sorts. Anyway, back to Project Murk. Right, I'm sure as you can see, she's rusting lovely. Now this started off with my vinegar and water mixture that I usually use, but I have however come across a problem. In places where I got keen with it, it seems to have built a layer of scale up, which in turn is protecting the metal slightly underneath, but only in the darker spots. Now that's alright, like a couple of bits there, and it will rust. It'll just take a little bit longer, but yeah, my bonnet has suffered significant damage because of it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, like I said, it's still got rust, but yeah, well, I think where it's sat on here, it built a layer up, and well, yeah, I was going down the bypass and it was basically flaking off. There you go. Get a closer inspection, you can see it's already started rusting again, so I'm not overly worried. But the bonnet, I think, is a mixture of the flat surface plus I used an 80 grit flap wheel on here because I'd already used all the 40s and the 60s from the hardware shop. So I'm not sure it's got as much to bite to as, say, the side panels, which were all done with a 40. Yeah, we've got a little bit more flakage and peelage here, but I'm not worried. Like I say, it's February at the minute. I've got months for this to rust naturally before I do some sort of sealing. So it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Yeah, the corner of filler. It's a big dent here I didn't know about until I started grinding. Whoever did that did a good job of the filling and painting on that, because I never even noticed. Not until I started taking the paint off and I got the familiar cloud of filler dust everywhere. But yeah, like I say, in general, more than happy with the outcome. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the roof yet. I might leave it silver because I fucked up and I've painted a few matte black before, and when it comes to the summer, it turns into a fucking hot box, you know what I mean? So I might leave that on for reflective purposes. Plus, if anyone asks me, you know, what fucking colour is that supposed to be, I can just stick my hand out the window and go, silver, pal. Fuck 'em. But overall, she's looking pretty ratty with the 18-inch AMG rims on too. Yeah, they are, and I don't give a fuck. But starting to look the part. If you want to see like pictures on progress and what have you, and yeah, go to my Instagram at Cotton05, and you can check out some of my shit. There's a load more of my cars on there and bikes, whatever, and yeah, anything on there I've posted, car or bike or whatever wise, is mine. I've built, created or repaired, whatever, you know what I mean? So it's all my own handiwork, so have a little look, you might like it. Yeah, now let's get into some of the issues that have arisen lately. Well, I've been having a few issues lately with the Murk. Well, not lately, they've been going on since, but something's going on, it's a bit worse at the minute. I've got a couple of bangs and squeaks and clonks from the suspension. Nothing I'm too worried about. It's a bush or something. Yeah, it's the way it is. Made bodge on the exhaust and lasted about a week. Now it sounds like dog shit. So now it not only looks like dog shit, it sounds like dog shit. So it's a complete package. I need to buy a new piece of exhaust for that, but I can't admit it because I need to get the kids some new school uniforms because they've started at a new school. You may know that if you watch my vlogs. If you don't, go and watch them. If you ain't interested, don't watch them. I don't give a fuck. No one watches my shit anyway. But yeah, it's got a blowing exhaust, so now it sounds like a bastard. But I think that's giving me dodgy O2 readings, which gives me a dodgy idle at times. It's giving me piss poor fuel economy. I'm getting about 18 miles per gallon, and the math is fucked. I know the math's fucked because it sends me a message on the dash about 3 times a day saying engine management light, and always brings up the same code, math and O2 sensor. Now either the math is sending confusing signals to wherever, and then it's chucking it too rich through the exhausts, which is setting off the O2 sensor, or it's a combination of that and gas is leaking from wherever because there happens to be there's a leak before the O2 sensor, and maybe that's reading too lean. I don't know, but it's something to do with that. But sometimes it's like it runs proper like a dick. I tried to pull off the other day and just part throttle, and it spluttered a bit before it went. I was like, oh. I'm not sure about servicing or what have you, or I've got the service book. I haven't actually had a look through it that good. I haven't owned the car very long, but I only run V-Power fuel through it, so in theory everything should be all nice and clean, injector stuff for wires and what have you. And but as I say, I don't know, and it's only just started to do that last few days. And he didn't do it at all yesterday. I tried to make it do it to show the wife, and he didn't do it. So, well, yeah. But like I say, I can't get a math or I can't get the exhaust for the minute, so it's just tough balls. I'm still running a Steely at the minute. Don't know if any of you knew, but I tore a tyre off drifting, being a dickhead. I've got 2 new tyres to go on the back, but they're in the shed. I just haven't gone and got it fitted yet. Luckily in the Murk, it's not one of them crappy space savers. It's actually a full-size steel wheel, so I've just been running around on that for a week or 2. Like I say, I have got 2 brand new tyres. I've just not got around to getting them fitted yet. So I can't really think of anything else wrong with it or to update you with it or what have you. So I'll call that the end of part 3, to be fair. I wouldn't mind getting some drifting videos or what have you in, and you know what I mean, but that won't be today. Maybe in part 4, maybe get a burnout or a donut or 2 or some drifting in. We'll see what happens. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in any of this crap, please subscribe, you know what I mean? Yeah, see what I do. See some of my other videos, see what other crap I get up to and that. If you want to check out some of my pictures and stuff of some of my other cars and shit I've built or whatever over the years and stuff, check out my Instagram. That's not everything I've ever built. That's not a definitive list, or you know what I mean. That's a select few, and I add more as they come up. Like I find them here and there and everywhere, and it's like, oh fucking hell, I remember that one. So I post more shit on there all the time, and you know what I mean. Yeah, and you get an idea of what sort of shit I'm into like that. But till next time. Cheers.